What's going on? What's going on? Well, here we get a new X-Men trailer. Looking like it's gonna be a couple of weeks now that we're gonna get it, and we can't wait to see it. At least I can't wait to see it. So I'm gonna let us look at the video as we look at it, and let's go frame by frame and see what we see in here. But from the start, yeah, that's the kind of smile I have today.
We're back, baby. We are the X-Men. Together, we're unstoppable.
Plenty of tricks up my sleeve.
Oh dear.
We are the dawn that breaks his night.
We're soldiers. Whatever forces await, we shall face them together. He's the X-Men's most diabolical foe, Apocalypse. I will be all that is left.
Oh my God, what do you guys think about this? Huh? You know, you got our favorite X Men, at least my favorite, one of my favorite X Men's here, which is Wolverine. Right? It's like he finally got back his animanium, his metal back in his body. uh, no longer in pain here, right? And telling his, hey man, we're back.
We're back,
Of course, next we
baby.
get to
We are the
obviously,
X-Men.
the head guy of it all. Without him, there wouldn't be no X-Mansion, nor anything. The founder of all this X-Men. Yep, you guys are the X-Men. So let's get start getting counted down. Jean Grey is awesome. Telepathic powers. Looking here, like she's probably controlling that ship from falling down to Earth. Looks like modern Earth. Last time we saw her, she was in ancient Earth. So let's see how. The funny part, the way that we got to see is what's how do they get to the present, right? Let's see. Cyclops, remember to meet my X-Men.
Together, we're
Yep, you guys are unstoppable. Once you guys have everything going, there's no stopping you guys. So I can't disagree with you. X-Men unstoppable. You know,
unstoppable.
Plenty of tricks.
Forge, Forge. I'm known as a tech guy. Um, I still watch the original series, and what they use him as is it's a guy that has technologies to be able to go back and forth, obviously, um, to help to make sure Gambit doesn't do what he does, which is through Mystique. Obviously, I mean this is a spoiler. Through Mystique, he he tries to kill one of the senators, which starts the Sentinel programs, and Forge is one of those guys that leads them back and forth on it. So,
Up my sleeve.
Oh dear.
Beast, I know you can't go wrong with Beast here. Obviously, the guy. This is probably my one of my top five guys that I like after Wolverine and as an X Men. Nightcrawler, look at that. He's going at it. Uh, this guy looks like to be Exodus, I think is his name is. Um, but hey, love his powers. Could flash him back up and forth. So Morph, powers we can turn. Are we gonna see this samurai? and there was this morph, just morphing into it. Because remember, we did get catch a glimpse of it in last year at the finale of it before all this time travel happening. So we did have a cameo of Samurai going at it, or not going at it, but just being there at the time. Bishop, yep, Bishop's Bishop's that dude that can take power from from a person, and obviously go and dish it out to people. I remember I think it was in the X Men. Uh, that's how he died. Sentinels were giving him too much powers, and he died. He died off it by giving him too much rogue. Well, we don't have a sad rogue, and looking like how these uniforms are, they're looking like a little bit more common than what we seen them before, right? Usually it's green and yellow, or you know. But let's see whose ass she's kicking over here, because she just looks like she's about to dish it out. Oh, yep, you got Wolverine. Nah, that's the second shot of Wolverine going at it. Right, he doesn't have his medals. I forgot to pronounce it. Adamantium metals on it. So, but looking like we're really different here, right? You see his what is it, wood claws coming out. Um, looks more, it's a little bit more savage. Looks a little bit more built than before on it. What are these things here that they have there? So, um, it looks like he's fighting in the snow, maybe, because these white things that are going off. Um, let's see, and as always, he has his blue and yellow uniform. The next one I think is Storm, correct?
We are the
Look at that.
dawn that breaks his.
Yeah. Obviously, she gets a new uniform, looking like blue and yellow. Um, and I guess she can't take fire, so she's probably calling some fires to be blown to somebody. Jubilee, Archangel. Remember, Archangel is one of the horsemen of Apocalypse, and Apocalypse seems to be in it. Seems to be the main guy this season, the main attack villain on it. And like I said, I still watch X-Men, the original ones, and Archangel has something against Apocalypse. He hates him. He wants to destroy him. There's no person more willing to kill him, to kill Apocalypse. So let's see, how do we get it? Archangel in this here? Do we get him as a horseman, or do we get him as the superhero that wants to kill Apocalypse? So yeah, uh, I remember having his toy, his action figure, as Will Smith says, his action figure. And I remember having these blades, throwing it around at times, playing acting, when you actually were able to make use your imaginations. Psylocke, we saw her obviously in the finale, and obviously she was one of the four horsemen in X-Men Apocalypse movie, and let's see how they're gonna use her here. And see how she looks like she's fighting with the X-Men here. She's obviously Guardian are fighting with Jubilee, and I believe it's Gable and Sunspot back there. So Let's see what's going on. What's gonna happen? It's like
We're
Cable.
soldiers.
Yep. This guy goes back from the future, comes from the future, to the present to try to avoid things to happen in the future. I don't know too much known about her. All I can tell you is that they believe they used her in the X-Men movie already. So we know she's a. They do long, high vibe noises that'll mess up your ears. So strong guy. We always seen pictures of him, but never seen him in action. And I'm seeing like we're gonna see him in action here. Looks like it's those original blue and yellow uniforms. So I'm pretty much guessing that this is gonna be something from the past, maybe. Havoc. Remember, Havoc is Cyclops' younger brother or his brother. So let's see how they use him there in this season. You see Jubilee back there. So who knows where they're going? Multiple Man, Wolfsbane, Polaris. Polaris is gonna be a different one here. So it looks like it's gonna be um, mostly of these are new characters to me. So let's see how they use them.
Whatever.
And this, obviously, this guy, you can't go wrong with this guy. This is the man of man, the man that wants to um, help humans, help the mutants from the humans, wants to destroy the human race, because obviously humans aren't allowing the mutants to raise from them. So Magneto, so funny how they're gonna gang up or they're gonna team up together to defeat Apocalypse. Right, Apocalypse is the guy um, who we saw last live action movie actually was the villain, and let's see how they use Magneto helps the X-Men, but you'll see as we see there that they're all
Forces await. We shall face
they're
them
all gonna face together.
together.
She's the X-Men's most diabolical foe.
You know, as you can see right there, that dude is scary. Obviously the first mutant that we know of, and he's gonna be out there, uh, maybe trying to stop the X-Men from coming together. Um, let's see what they how he does. Again, it's so funny how X-Men and the Magneto will come together again to be able to defeat their nemesis, right? Um, how many of you guys had those video games, X-Men? To me, my favorite one was Apocalypse, X-Men Apocalypse. Where you only had like 6 characters to be able to use at the time.
Apocalypse.
Right. Obviously, Magneto being able to endorse his powers. Um, how does Apocalypse help them, or because we know they're gonna encounter him in Egypt. So let's see how if he helps them with the powers or what's going on.
I will be all that is left.
Yo, tell me what you guys think about this, man. Like, are you hyped up for this coming up right now? July 1st. Looks like we're gonna be doing good. Uh, yeah, July 21st. Look at this. How it's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Season 2, streaming July 1st. Man, I got my popcorns ready. What about you guys? Do you guys see that coming on? What do you guys expect? How do the X-Men come back together? Remember, they're in three different timelines, and how do they get more of the mutants to come with working with them to obviously defeat their nemesis in Apocalypse? Apocalypse has always been one of those characters that I love. That I like to see. I believe they did about 3 or 4 episodes of Apocalypse in the original ones, right? Mystique was helping them in one of them, and now the gang the X-Men along with Magneto are gonna have to defeat him somehow again. For the first time that we see this, obviously Magneto's usually a villain to the X-Men, but now we're seeing him being one of those guys that are willing to help the X-Men to get back together. Guys, let me know what you guys think. If you can, please hit a like on the like and a subscribe. Mm, make a little comment. Um, would you want to see Wolverine with his adamantium or his wooden sticks? How long do you want to wait for him to get his metal back on him? So hey, thank you for watching again. Please hit a like and a subscribe, comment on it. So until the next one, let's see what they goes. Um, I think we're probably gonna get a trailer, um, and obviously in Spider-Man. So probably tickets are gonna go on sale in a little bit. So let me know. Thank you so much.